Welcome to my bold and beautiful Today's Show channel. I hope today fantastic for everyone. Please hit the subscribes button and give this video thumbs up. Brooke's urging Liam grateful, Hope confesses. The bold and the beautiful is finally here. Carter Walton receives support from Brooke Logan in today's episode. Plus, Liam Spencer is grateful. Meanwhile, Hope Logan confesses she learned the truth from Steffi Forrester Finnegan. Hope Logan confesses. Still embracing, Liam asks Hope, "You know, don't you?" Hope slowly pulls away and doesn't say anything, but her teared-up eyes confirm Liam's suspicion. Liam wants to know how she found out. Hope says nothing and just sobs. "Steffi," Liam says. After some silence, Liam feels hurt by Steffi's betrayal. Shin promised him they wouldn't say anything. Hope urges Liam not to be upset with Steffi. Hope breaks down as Liam embraces her. Read more. Find out what happened on the last episode of B&B. Hope brings up Steffi finding him unconscious. Liam gives her the Cliff Notes version of the emergency brain surgery. Hope gets why the beanie now. This diagnosis came out of nowhere. He was recovering nicely. Hope suggests experimental treatments. Liam explains he's already in good hands. Liam brings up that it took something so unlucky to make him realize how truly lucky he has been in life. Liam talks about all the joy, curiosity, adventure, and happiness that his life has had. He can't justify being angry about his death sentence. He doesn't have time anymore, for one thing. Liam says everyone should be savoring every moment. Don't be like me. Don't wait to make every second of every day count. Now Liam is the one breaking down. Hope promises she and Beth will cherish every second while Liam is still around. Liam's voice cracks as he apologizes to Hope for keeping the truth from her. Liam says one way or another, he's with her. Whether on earth or in heaven, I am with you always. Hope sobs as their foreheads touch. Steffi Forrester Finnegan's doubt. At the Cliff House, Steffi wonders if she did the right thing. John Finnegan says Liam was pretty clear about not wanting anyone to know. Steffi says Hope isn't just anyone. She was married to Liam and they share a child together. Does Finn think she made the wrong decision? The doctor doesn't and redirects to how Hope took the news. Steffi explains Hope was devastated. Finn says Hope and Steffi will need to be there for each other. Two mothers helping each other grieve. And keeping Liam's memory alive for Kelly Spencer and Beth Spencer. Steffi asks Finn if he's heard from Liam. Steffi keeps asking way too many questions. Did Liam go see Hope? Does he realize that Hope knows? Steffi reasons that Liam needs all the support he can get. Also read, The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Lisa Yamada's new role means Luna leaving B&B. Brooke Logan's encouragement. Carter is working at Forrester Creations. The COO flashes back to memories of Harder. Brooke enters and asks Carter if he's okay. Brooke looks amazing in red. Carter admits he was thinking about Hope. Carter says it doesn't feel right being at FC without Hope. Brooke agrees. According to Carter, doing the right thing cost him his love. They debate about how Carter responded to the situation. Carter laughs when Brooke admits gushing about him to Deacon Sharp. Brooke thinks she can change Deacon's mind about Carter. Carter and Brooke discuss how Hope's feelings for him haven't changed. She's just hurt. Brooke urges him not to give up on Hope. Carter's rude awakening. The Bold and the Beautiful reveal Carter declaring his love for Hope before getting a big surprise. Carter won't give up yet. Carter Walton is feeling encouraged after meeting with Hope Logan. He is sure that if he just gives her the time and space she needs, she will take him back and all will be right in his world again. After all, Hope insisted Carter was her sunshine, and who wouldn't want this sunshine back? Carter expresses his optimism to Brooke Logan, who has just finished meeting with Deacon Sharp. Deacon is not on Carter's side and worries that Daphne Rose could cause some problems for Carter. She questions Carter about Daphne, but he insists that he is hopelessly devoted to Hope. There is no other woman for him. Read this, The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Why Liam Spencer must die. Carter makes the decision, encouraged by Brooke, to pay Hope a second visit at Brooke's house, but he is unaware that she already has company. Hope's tears stun Liam. Liam Spencer is confused when Hope essentially declares her love for him, and her regrets about ending their marriage 2 years ago. Liam was not expecting this, especially when he was just trying to convince Hope to give Carter another chance. Will Liam start to realize that Steffi Forrester Finnegan opened her big mouth and spilled the beans about his inoperable brain tumor? He swore Steffi to secrecy, but she just couldn't help herself and felt that Hope needed to know. Hope does her best to keep her cool so that Liam doesn't realize what she knows, but that is easier said than done. Hope is beside herself knowing that Liam is dying, so it's hard not to burst into tears at any moment. She tells Liam that she wants to be with him and spend as much time with him as possible. However, she also leaves the door a bit ajar. And we all know when that happens, big trouble is on its way in LA. What will Carter hear and think? Italy changes everything for Ridge and Brooke and Eric. Oh my! The Bold and the Beautiful show that your favorite characters are off to Italy for a fashion shoot, and you can bet things get gritty overseas. Several episodes of the CBS soap The Bold and the Beautiful will be taped in Capri and Naples, and air in July. Here's what to know to be in the know. It's off to Italy for The Bold and the Beautiful. May Sweeps ends with a boom and a bang as the gang travel to Italy. Brooke Logan, Ridge Forrester and Eric Forrester. Things always get a little wild on FC location shoots, and we expect this time to be no different. Will Brooke and Ridge be able to sneak a kiss in front of Taylor Hayes in the bushes? And what in the world does Eric, who fans never see anymore after his miraculous cure, get up to? Ridge, Eric and Brooke off to Italy. Will Eric ever come to the conclusion that Brooke belongs to him? Eric has been pushing Ridge to forget Taylor and make up with Sotf. But maybe the elder man will recognize that Brooke is his one and only? That would not be out of place given that they have been married and produced a daughter. But Eric is married to Brooke's sister Donna Logan, so a hot hookup seems out of place. Brooke and Nick on BNB? We should mention that it could be Nick Marone who throws a monkey wrench into the whole shebang. He is going to return to the show, and while many of them will recognize him as the handsome sailor, many more will recognize him as the actor who played Frisco Jones on ABC's General Hospital in the past. It's great to see Wagner back on daytime, is it not? What happens to the crew in Italy? Here's what we know for sure. Brooke, Ridge and Eric, with some minions we presume, jet off to sunny Italy and encounter some surprises once they get there. Will there be a keyhole of destiny be involved? We'll have to wait and find out, but one thing's for certain: Brooke will be floored to see her ex-husband Nick when she least expects it. The Bold and the Beautiful, titled Brooke's Urging, Liam Grateful, Hope Confesses, unfolds as an intricate symphony of heartache, introspection, romantic rekindling and unraveling secrets, driven by a terminal diagnosis that becomes a litmus test for love, loyalty and legacy. At its center is Liam Spencer, a man grappling with his mortality, and the sudden outpouring of affection from the two women who have defined his adult life, Hope Logan and Steffi Forrester Finnegan. The story opens on a quietly devastating beat. Liam, still recovering from emergency brain surgery, pulls Hope close and asks, with resignation coating every syllable, "You know, don't you?" Hope, her eyes brimming with tears, confirms his suspicions without saying a word. Her silence is louder than any confession because in this moment, silence is confession. Liam instantly deduces the source, Steffi. This realization cuts deep, not because of betrayal per se, but because of how deeply Liam had entrusted his secret to Steffi and Finn. Shin had sworn they'd keep his diagnosis, an inoperable brain tumor that will, sooner or later, end his life, a secret. Steffi's decision hurts Liam, but Hope gently defends her before it gets any worse. "Don't be upset with her," she pleads, even as she herself is unraveling. Under the weight of imminent tragedy, Hope's breakdown in Liam's arms becomes a portrait of love rediscovered. She brings up how Steffi found Liam unconscious, how he nearly died alone, and the realization hits her like a freight train. Everything makes sense now: the beanie, the fatigue, the erratic behavior. Liam gives her a concise retelling of his surgery, glossing over the gruesome details but emphasizing the gravity. He speaks with unexpected peace, reflecting on how this diagnosis, as cruel as it is, has given him clarity about the blessings of his life, the joy and adventure, the love he once took for granted. He says he can't be angry anymore. There is no time for resentment. Instead, he wants to savor what remains. And then comes the line that slices Hope and the viewers down the middle. "Don't be like me. Don't wait to make every second of every day count." It's not just a plea, it's a benediction, a dying man's final wisdom for the woman he never stopped loving. Liam breaks down next, tears running as freely as Hope's. He apologizes for hiding the truth from her, and then speaks one of the most poetic and poignant lines of the series. Whether on earth or in heaven, I am with you, always. This is one of the most heartbreaking scenes in B&B history, because it is both a goodbye and a promise spoken with such fragile humanity. Their foreheads touch and for a moment time stops. Meanwhile, back at the Cliff House, Steffi Forrester Finnegan is tormented by doubt. She's pacing, questioning herself, wondering if breaking her vow to Liam was the right thing. Her husband, Dr. John Finn Finnegan, is a pillar of reason. He reminds her that Liam was very clear he didn't want anyone to know. Not even Hope. But Steffi argues with compelling logic. Hope isn't just anyone. She's Liam's ex-wife, the mother of his daughter, and still emotionally tethered to him. Finn doesn't condemn her. Instead, he shifts the focus to Hope's reaction. Steffi explains that Hope was devastated, as if the news had reached inside her chest and torn out her heart. Finn nods solemnly, acknowledging that the two women, Hope and Steffi, will need each other now more than ever. They are both mothers, and when Liam is gone, they will have to pick up the shattered pieces for Kelly and Beth, helping the girls remember the incredible man who gave them life. It's a rare moment of solidarity between the wives of a man often caught between them, and it's a stark reminder that loss is a great equalizer. Still, Steffi can't help but obsess. Did Liam go straight to Hope? Does he know that Hope knows? She's spiraling with worry not just for Liam, but for what this secret could do to the fragile balance of everyone involved. And in true Steffi fashion, she's willing to shoulder the guilt if it means Liam has the love and support he needs. Across town at Forrester Creations, Carter Walton is deep in thought. The COO flashes back to moments with Hope, glimpses of Harder's short-lived flame, and is clearly struggling with her absence. Brooke Logan enters, radiant in red, and immediately clocks his mood. She gently asks if he's okay. Carter admits he's been thinking about Hope, and Brooke, never one to mince words, agrees that it feels unnatural for FC to operate without her. Doing the right thing costs Carter the woman he loves, Carter laments. The two discuss Carter's response to Hope's distancing herself, his self-imposed exile from her heart, and the complicated ethics of how things unraveled. Brooke surprises Carter when she reveals that she's been praising him to Deacon Sharp, trying to sway Deacon's opinion in Carter's favor. It's a Brooke move through and through. Bold, meddling, and full of heart. Carter feels encouraged. Brooke assures him that Hope's feelings haven't vanished, she's just hurt. The optimism in his eyes returns, and Brooke's urging plants a seed. Don't give up. There's still a chance. And that chance, Carter believes, lies in giving Hope time and space, allowing her to process everything before making a decision. After all, she once called him her sunshine, and he clings to that as evidence that their story isn't over. But Brooke, ever the realist with a romantic streak, knows how fast the tides turn in LA. She warns Carter subtly, he may have competition he doesn't even see coming. The truth is, while Carter is feeling hopeful, a storm is brewing. He decides to visit Hope at Brooke's house, his heart buoyed by Brooke's pep talk, but he has no idea that Hope's world has just been shattered by Liam's confession. And what he finds when he gets there could change everything. Meanwhile, inside that house, Hope is stunned and shaken. She has just confessed implicitly, emotionally, wordlessly that she knows Liam is dying. And in response, Liam opens his heart wider than ever before. Hope, blindsided by both the diagnosis and the residual feelings she tried to bury, finds herself caught in a gravitational pull toward Liam, the father of her child, the man she once believed she'd spend forever with. The irony is unbearable. Just when she might be ready to love him again, he's running out of time. Hope's declaration of love, laced with regret, hits Liam like a second diagnosis. He was not expecting this. He had come to convince her to give Carter another chance, to find happiness without him. Instead, he finds that Hope never truly let him go. She wants to be with him now, to spend every minute together, to make what's left of their time as meaningful as possible. But she also leaves the emotional door ajar, because this is Hope, and she's always careful. If she loses him once more, what will happen? What happens if Carter walks through that door, and sees her wrapped around a dying man whose heart she never stopped loving? Outside of this triangle, the show's canvas broadens. May Sweeps teases a trip to Italy for Forrester Creations, a glamorous overseas fashion shoot that promises drama, revelations, and a touch of nostalgia. Brooke, Ridge and Eric are heading to Capri and Naples, and with location shoots come unpredictable encounters. Will Ridge and Brooke find themselves drawn together under the Italian sun? Will Eric, long absent since his miraculous cure, rediscover his feelings for his ex-wife Brooke, despite being married to her sister Donna? And what about the unexpected return of Nick Marone? His reappearance on the canvas played by Jack Wagner, who many remember as Frisco from General Hospital, is sure to throw a monkey wrench into any reconciliation plans Ridge or Eric may have. Italy always brings heat, both in fashion and in feelings, and this time, the stakes are higher than ever. Back in LA, Carter's visit to Brooke's house might end in disaster. If he walks in on Hope and Liam sharing a tearful embrace or worse, a kiss, it could be the final nail in the coffin of Harder. Carter has no clue that Hope is currently being torn apart by grief, love, and guilt. Her heart is a battlefield. Deacon Sharp, always the skeptic, had warned Brooke that Daphne Rose could still pose a threat to Carter's love life. But perhaps the greater threat is not from outside, but from inside Carter's own heart, his refusal to see that Hope may have already emotionally drifted back to Liam. All the while, the larger questions loom. What implications will Liam's diagnosis have for the Spencer family's future? Will Bill Spencer step in to support his son? Or will he fall into old patterns of control? Will Hope and Steffi continue their uneasy alliance as co-mothers navigating grief? Or will their shared history with Liam ignite a new conflict? And what about Finn, the quiet rock in the background? Will he remain supportive? Or will jealousy rear its head if Steffi becomes too involved in Liam's final days? The weight of Liam's mortality casts a shadow over every storyline, from the boardrooms of Forrester Creations to the bedrooms of Beverly Hills. It becomes the catalyst for emotional honesty, personal reckoning, and unexpected reunions. In this single episode, The Bold and the Beautiful encapsulates everything it does best. Heightened emotion, romantic entanglements, complex family dynamics, and the tragic beauty of impermanence. As Liam and Hope cling to each other in a moment suspended between life and loss, viewers are reminded of the core truth at the heart of this enduring soap. Love, no matter how messy or painful, is always worth fighting for, even if there's not much time left. And as Brooke continues to play matchmaker, Steffi wrestles with guilt, and Carter walks into what may be the end of his love story. The Bold and the Beautiful leaves us breathless, devastated, and hungry for what comes next.